Happy birthday. Well, come right over here with me. Look what we have for you. Well, that'll help you play, Papa. Now you have all the tools you need to be a world-famous inventor. So, if you were an inventor, what would you like to invent? A race car. That's a good invention, isn't it, everyone? Yes. But Papa was not the only one who paid attention to me in our village. Who else did? Gaston, that's right. Now, was Gaston strong? Yes. And was Gaston handsome? He certainly thought he was, didn't he? Oh, and was Gaston standing right there in the blue shirt? Will you come help me? Come on up here. Let's give him a big hand, everyone. All right. Well, right back here for me, okay, handsome? There we go. All right, now, Papa, do you think Gaston is going to mind his manners today? No, I don't think so either. He can be positively primeval sometimes. But we'll see. Maybe he'll behave himself. We'll hope for the best, anyway. Gaston, you are looking awfully strong. Stop right there for a minute. There we go. Show everyone those big muscles. Oh, there it is. Impressive. Now, Gaston had a one-track mind. He was always saying, "You will marry me, Belle." Can you say that for me? Oh, my. And no matter how many times I refused, Gaston just kept saying, "You will marry me, Belle." There we go. I think he means it. And you know, even after I sent Gaston away, well, he never really gave up. Will you wait right back here for me? Yes? Thank you. Now, one fine day, my father set off on a long journey to take one of his inventions to the fair. But then got lost on a dark road, didn't you, Papa? Yes, and he was chased by a big pack of... That's right, wolves. Okay, now I need everyone's help with this part of the story. So let's all put on our wolf ears. Here we are, and on the count of 3, we're going to howl like wolves. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my. Oh, Papa, are you frightened? No. You're very brave. I know I would be. But as luck would have it, you were thrown from your horse and found shelter in what you thought was an abandoned castle. But it wasn't abandoned at all, was it? No, and Papa met many new friends there, and here they are now. Why, it's Mrs. Potts, Chip, Cogsworth, and Lumiere. They look wonderful, don't they? My goodness. Now, they had once been in the service of the master of the house, but had been transformed into these objects when a spell was cast over the entire household. Now, when our horse Philippe returned home without my father, I knew something was not right. Philippe took me back to where they had been separated, and I discovered not only Lumiere, Cogsworth, Chip, and Mrs. Potts, but someone who could only be known as the Beast. That's right, and he's right there in the black shirt. Sir, come on up here. It's the Beast, everyone. Hello, Lumiere. How are you today? Well, you're doing a great job holding up those candlesticks so you don't drip any wax. And happy birthday. Now, Cogsworth, are you keeping track of time for us? All right, you're in charge, you know. Chip, will you show everyone that big smile you're so famous for? Isn't that wonderful? And Mrs. Potts, will you make us some tea today? Yes, thank you very much. Her tea is delicious. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the Beast. Now, the Beast had taken my father prisoner and would only set him free if I agreed to be a prisoner in his place. Well, I did this willingly. Goodbye, Papa. Oh. Now, on my first night in the Beast Castle, I discovered the magic rose. When I learned that the Beast had not always been a beast, but that if he fell in love before the last petal of the rose fell off and was loved in return, then he and everyone else in the castle would be transformed back to their former selves. but he would be doomed to remain a beast for how long? Forever. That's right, forever. And that's a long time, isn't it, Beast? Yes, it is. And it is, you're right. To make matters worse, oh, we did not get along at all at first, did we? No. Mostly because you growled a lot. Yes. Can we hear a big scary one? That was not very big or scary at all. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Well, that's better. That's all right. You've just gotten really good at controlling that temper. All right, but then one special night, something magical began to happen, and suddenly everyone in the castle felt like dancing. Come right over here. Come here. Now we're just going to step back and forth. There we go. Oh, very good. Have you been practicing? Yes. You have. I can tell. All right. Now we're just going to step apart just like this, form a bridge, and they're going to go right under our arms. Aren't they wonderful dancers? Very good, everyone. Oh, watch those muscles, Gaston. There we go. Now we're all just going to face forward just like this, and everyone take a bow. Yes, there was something there that wasn't there before. The Beast had begun to care about me. In fact, he cared so much that he even let me return home to my father, who was ill. Thank you, Beast. Now I was given a magic mirror to see the Beast and find my way back to him. But shortly after I returned home, Gaston came by again. And just as he always had, he said, "You will marry me, Belle." Oh my. Only this time, when I refused, Gaston locked us in the cellar, took the magic mirror, and set off to hunt the Beast down. Oh, but someone was there to help me. Do you remember who snuck along? Chip! Oh, that's right. Chip was our hero. Thank you, Chip. Great job. And thanks to Chip being so brave, Papa and I made it back to the castle just in time. Because when I arrived, Lumiere, Cogsworth, and Mrs. Potts were all watching as the Beast and Gaston grabbed each other's arms and were wrestling back and forth. And when the fight was over, that's right, fight's over, boys. Gaston had fallen into the moat far below. But I fear the Beast lay dying. How dramatic! But at the very moment that I told the Beast I loved him, something truly wonderful occurred. Mrs. Potts, Chip, Cogsworth, and Lumiere were all transformed back to their former selves. And then the Beast himself was transformed. He was no longer a beast at all. Do you remember what he became? Prince. Right, he became, oh my, a handsome prince. Go ahead, do a spin for us. He's so pretty cool, isn't he? And as the song goes, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. What is it, everyone? Beauty and the Beast. Arms up, everybody, and take a bow. Very good. Thank you all so much for helping me share my story, and thank you, my friends Ashley and Ashley. They did a wonderful job too, didn't they? Now I'll be coming out to visit with you for as long as I can before I have to get back to the castle. But if we don't get a chance to chat, I hope you'll come back and see me again soon, right here in Fairy Tale Garden. Have a good day.